Thank you very much, Speaker. Yesterday, the president of the GNU spent a considerable time saying that our input and contribution during opening of Parliament debate was playing the man and not playing the ball. The president wrongly said that we previously insulted him by saying that his father was a police officer during the dark days of apartheid, and that even when such is a fact, he is proud that his father was a law enforcement officer of apartheid laws. Let's put the facts right in front of this parliament. We never ever have made any reference to President's father in this parliament, and even if we did, it would have been a statement of fact and not insult. To say someone's parent is a nurse, it will never be used as an insult. To say someone else's parent is a police officer can never be used as an insult. You said, spoke about your father in order for you to drag my grandmother unfairly so, because my grandmother has got nothing to do with what I'm doing here. So I want to state it very clear that President, we respect each other and will continue to engage each other robustly. Secondly, Parliament and political work in general is not for soft-skinned people who will use all languages to complain whenever we give fair but robust and direct characterization of their political conduct. Here we speak truth and nothing else but the truth. In our characterization of the ball which you spoke about here, which you said we must play, we will also characterize the players to have a fuller picture of both subjective and objective political and ideological conditions. You can never only play the ball without understanding the strengths and weaknesses of the player. We will also welcome, and this we did at a number of times, we welcomed and tolerated whosoever does that against us. When we get criticized by your side, even sometimes the political amateurs like Butimana Mel, who come and attack us personally, we never respond to them. We never cry because we are not crybabies. We fight because we are fighters. Instead of crying, we fight. In politics, the individual's personal character is key to historical developments. Otherwise, why is there Nelson Mandela Day? The individual strength of Mandela is what we are drawn to reflect upon, learn from him as a leader, but more broadly as a human being. It is a fact that in light of the government of national unity, which originate from the white capitalist establishment, we needed to appreciate your own historical involvement with these white people. And a close attention to your personal political journey gives testament to the suspicion to monitor itself. So we are making a call that instead of having these useless departments in your office, bring police in your office, because crime is a serious issue in South Africa. Children are being killed, women are being raped. Those are matters that the president should be occupied with and be worried about. Not this thing of wanting to be with your faction in your office, even when it is not helpful to you. Let's take serious responsibilities into the office of the president. Let us reduce the cabinet and do away with deputy ministers. What you did to Honorable Sihle Zikalala is painful, that thing. When you see Sihle sitting down on a chair and that white man of a minister sitting next to him, instead of just removing Sihle and closing that deputy ministry, you humiliate him in a manner you have done. Deputy ministers do not have a role to play. They are unnecessary. We put a lot of money in the offices of deputy ministers who are not even known by anyone. They walk around with bodyguards, and people start asking themselves as to who is this one now with bodyguards. So we can save a lot of money by reducing cabinet, by removing deputy ministers. President, nalwena reatrompana ibile rinda pleke ti nalwena refitari ya ko each other's house reaka mautu. We don't need cabinet we don't need parliament to make an appointment. When we want to see each other, we have done so before. And I criticize you even when it is just the two of us. I'm not criticizing you here because I see these honorable members of parliament. We will continue to engage each other robustly. You asked me a question and said, where were you? It was biologically impossible for me to be there. So don't question me. Go and question my mother and my father why I was not there. But when the time came, I showed up. And when the time came, I never sold out. When the time came, I was never a collaborator. I came at an early age, and nothing will remove me. Attempts were there to silence me with the story of being disrespectful. I'm not disrespectful. I engage robustly. A ke rapeletse boroko ka o budulala. Nna a ke tshabe motho, ke tshaba maka, ke bolela nnete. Mmuso wa dinonyana o tlowa in less than 2 years. Auwe mmuso wa dinonyana auwe.
Hello everyone, please welcome to Mashudu Entertainment and thank you so much for clicking on this video. EFF President Julius Malema responded to President Cyril Ramaphosa that he, Malema, played the man and not the ball during debates in Parliament. Malema said a person's character is key to developments, otherwise why do we have a Mandela Day? Malema further said to President Ramaphosa that Parliament is not for soft-skinned people in defense of robust political engagement. He clarified that he did not make any reference to President Ramaphosa's father in Parliament and defends his stance by emphasizing that even if such were stated, it shouldn't be considered as an insult. Malema asserts that political work involves robust engagement and a commitment to speaking the truth without resorting to personal attacks. He said this highlighting that Parliament is not for soft-skinned people and calls for a respectful and honest discourse despite differences in opinions. And that is it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do leave your thoughts in the comment section down below what you guys think about this. Also, please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more on Mzansi's most trending topics. Bye guys.